And we are live. Jolla! One more. That is 1, 2, 3, 4 more, which is the magical number 72, which is the product of 8 and 9, or 6 by 12. Fun pairs of numbers. There's ascending order, there's multiples of each other. That's exciting. I'm glad you're as excited about that as me, Jolla. That's very nice. Just messing with you. Thank you so much for the continued support. As always, much love, friend. Good to see you here. Alright, let's get right into it.
Comfortably sitting in true finals.
Oops.
Will Token be able to take it?
Will Tomokan be able to take it? Alrighty, let's do it. Let's keep watching him and being wowed. Pretty natural build order. Interesting. I wonder if at this stage he'd be like committing to putting this onto the front of the chain instead of the back. Okay, wow, this is very like committal, it seems. Chain availability. He can convert that if he likes. 2 double coming up. Oh my gosh, that tank is crazy. Doesn't want to commit to maintain just yet, because setting that off would cause main chain. I think at this stage this is a pretty easy decision for him. That was some very normal building. Like, I think I'd follow most of that decision making, to be honest, myself. Like, that just made sense to me. Is it really the case that I would follow through and everything though? Let's find out. Because it's like, I watch it and I go, oh yeah, that seemed kind of obvious. I guess there's high priority being put on completing the link here than there is to doing this part of the tail. Which I guess it just sets up your multiple stack earlier, which is... I thought finishing this area off would be good because then you can actually have like that balanced chain shape, but perhaps it's more a matter of the colors themselves. Because greens are the perfect color to work with since you've got blue, purple, yellow already here. Yeah, this is easier to just chain on top of, and that's why it came together so cleanly. This over here, this over here, this over here, yeah. Interesting. Okay. Well. 12 chain there. It's a very nice chain. Funny stairs transition. So, okay, flat across, huh? This is very weird for me. So wait. That kind of locks you into the build order of having to get blues, right? I guess the reds can be used for an attack at this point in time, as long as you're keeping that available. Yeah, then that tail resolves, whereas all of this The L shapes are coming through here. Gee, that seems risky. I think he locked himself, right? Oh, there's a green up there. Oh, but... what a crazy commit. How did he get there? I guess here's this position. I wonder why he didn't just, like, use this area. Maybe it would have been hard to come back from. Looks like it would be a pretty reasonable attack, though. I don't know how OT would have responded. Even here, just taking the 2-chain option. I'm gonna see what's wrong with it. Weird. And this is just, like, hard to follow, to be honest. And these are just awkward pieces. I guess he didn't recognize the purple, blue. Oh no, the red wouldn't have worked. He was just kind of stuck. Tough. Oh my gosh, hello Kiku! Welcome on into our little review session. For this session we've been... oh, and Ferret! Hi friends! A couple of you jumped in at the same time. What we're doing is we're studying mostly Tomokun's gameplay because he's got such a straightforward style and pretty much similar to the sort of gameplay that I'm looking to replicate. So... oh my gosh, Ruri! Hello! Hello everybody! Good to see you all here. We're just continuing this VOD review of staring at Tomokun's board and figuring out how we can make better build decisions. That seemed quite committal. The shape feels a bit weak, but let's see. I guess he finished it quickly. Here's that multiple stack with the lateral and the 3 and the 2 L's again. This is such a good convertible shape. You can 2-double with it really easily. You can 4-chain into it really easily. You can use this blue as additional links. There's so much power to it. Finishes off the tail. At this stage, he can pretty safely focus on just main chaining. Does that height difference even match? The yellows into the... maybe he's just planning to clear it out. Hey Baron, thank you for the 83 months. H by 83? 83, oh, whoa. Whoa, thank you for the continued support, friend. Much love. Appreciate it so much. Whoa, when did he connect that? It's not connected yet. Oh. Oh. 83 months is a long time. Oh, that was a... okay, I see. That piece is what allowed him to. But I hadn't thought about the idea that... okay, I always talk about how it's so dangerous to do this because you can cut this piece, right? Because then the rest of your tail doesn't work, and I hate that. But maybe there's actually some utility to being able to cut that piece and replace it to use part of your tail. That's interesting. Interesting. Well, it's just the idea of once you get to a certain level of gameplay, you want to be able to, like, cut chains on purpose, right? And then, wow, that's insane by OT. Like, that, I feel like that happens to me by high-level players, but even high-level players get duped by high-level players. Like, they end up with, like, way less resources after committing so much. It's kind of insane. It happens at every level. Even between 2 pro players like this. Wow. I think Tomokun takes this though, right? This is a 7. Wow, what the heck? I don't know, Ferret, this is pretty flawless to me. I think he's gonna win this. Oh my gosh, he still wins anyway. What happened to OT? OT had such a huge resource advantage. Was his chain unworkable? I'm just... Okay, I know we're focusing on Tomakun, but like, what happened here? What? Oh, he committed too much to that attack, but Tomakun built vertically. Wow. And so then they became about even. Like, Tomakun has less space, but they're even in resources. So wait, how come OT couldn't just, like, main chain higher right now? Is that a problem? Maybe he was trying to keep attacking. Yeah, I guess if he had gone for just main chain build, he would have won. But I guess he expected Tomakun not to have as much. Which is surprising. To, like, you know, see that Tomakun has so much, because this is incredibly clean. Wow, okay. Hello there, hero. Yeah, just short of 7 years, exactly. Welcome on in. Yokozuna Crunch, indeed. Hello, Bruno. Yeah, this reset was nuts. Absolutely nuts. Because Tomakun was sweeping. Or not sweeping, but like, he was crushing it for the first 3 sets. 3 sets. Right, he did the bracket reset, and then he's 1 set up right now. Insane. And then you look at the video and you're like, oh, oh, something is up. You're telling me Tomakun... Oh, yeah, no, I answered about that one. Nah, that was part of Tomakun's plan, obviously. Really, I would have gone yellow, purple, red, yellow to finish off. Is getting the transition space ready... He seems to be prioritizing transition space, and again, that might just be a build order thing where it's like preference-based. Set up his L's perfectly, though. I would put that in column 6, but I think we have also talked here about the idea that column 6 is such an important column because it sets up so much of how your tail has to work. And so if you can put anything in column 4 instead, it makes it less committal. Because then after the fact, you can then link in your blues and your purples. You want me to analyze the pancakes? Okay, maybe after I finish analyzing like the Tomakun gameplay, I'll go back and do a bit of OT analysis. After I put my brain to work a little bit. I need a bit of warm-up. I do love myself some pancakes, though. So is this another case of, like... Because this is a usual multiple stack. Like, that's a very strong shape. And then he can go here. This doesn't work, though, does it? The purples and the yellows? I guess it's an attack opportunity. And it's very easy to clean up. So yeah, it looks like he's forming it as... Yeah, 3 chain there. Forces OT into the 4. Attacks back, although OT's got a lot of opportunities as well. At this stage, can like use the tail? Yeah, keeping your tail open to defend with. But this might be a resource overcommitment, right? How do you win that then? Let's see. Does he win this? If he just wins it... No, I don't think so, right? Just a 6. That's not enough. It's just short. Yeah. How could he have won that? Like, how... Because if I was in this position, I'd be like, I'm pretty happy with what I did here. Well, to be fair, I guess this attack was a bit too long, right? He has to have attacked with a little bit while OT was up here to get him to commit to something first. Then once he's committed to something, Tomakun can respond with something larger in response. Whereas even a 3 chain is... Well, that seemed like a fine... Wow. I guess really he should have put the yellow... I don't know if this is actually right or not. This is just me thinking. But if he had put the double yellow here and the yellow blue on the right and used the tail to fight back instead, that would be... Yeah, guys, I have a drawing tool. Me when I don't use the resource. Thank you, by the way. This is excellent. Right? Is this the right thickness? Ugh, does it reset the thickness? Can I save the options? I thought I turned this up last time. Maybe not for yellow yet. Bing, bing. So you put those here, and then you go yellow, blue here, right? Yellow. Man. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. which forces OT into like a large attack, for example this, and then he can use his multiple stack next, or go into main chain if he thinks it's a resource overcommit from OT's side. So I guess using this left side is the problem, because that destructs so much of what's available of his chain, whereas if he goes into main chain from here, it goes yellow, blue, and then his tail doesn't work, right? So by using the tail, it keeps the core part of what works in his chain working, like continuing to work, I guess. Oops. I need to click onto cursor mode. Yeah. Because then he has to fight back with the tail part, which is too much. And it's hard to extend off of this, right? Like, this is just resource heavy. Interesting. So the idea here is don't be afraid of parting ways with your tail, because you can always regrow it, right? Make like a lizard and regrow the tail. Talked about how pairing the tail, there's nothing wrong with that. Really keeping... I was thinking about this a lot. He really held out for keeping this multiple stack shape. It's so strong. So, I don't remember where I read about this, but someone at some point a couple years ago was talking about the idea of making your gameplay focus around getting the perfect piece. Which is, okay, this sounds really weird, right? Because you're like, as a Puyo player, don't you want to maximize the amount of resource adaptability? You want the ability to put any piece anywhere, right? And so you get to a point where as you grow as a player, you go, oh yeah, I want my chain to be able to adapt to all of your different resources. But there's this interesting philosophy in Puyo, and here's the idea, right? I'm trying to remember who said this. But the idea here is that you should set up your board to wait for perfect pieces. And so, what Tomo-kun is doing here is he's holding out for this blue-purple this entire time, and that feels like a weird choice to make, to be like, hey, why are you waiting for a perfect piece? That's really wrong. But it's only a 1/8, and when you've drawn a bunch of pieces, it's not too unlikely. Over time, the likelihood is reasonable, right? And if you don't get your perfect piece, that's fine. You can still work with a blue-yellow, or a blue-blue, or a blue-green. That's the thing, it's adaptable, but you leave space for the perfect piece to be able to utilize itself, right? So you can slot any blue here, but you're waiting for a blue-purple. And I think something really clicked for me when I heard about that, because I went, it's okay to wait for certain pieces in this game. As long as you do keep your options open enough. But there's nothing wrong with inherently waiting for a piece that will complete a link perfectly, because if you get that piece, it gives you so many options. Again, I yap about this shape so much. It's so good. It happens at this top level play though, which is how you know that it's a reasonable, like, gambit, I guess. Like, you're waiting out for it. Interesting how he doesn't respond right away. I guess, yeah, then he can follow up. And at this stage, he now has his perfect multiple stack that he's set up to respond with. Look at that! That yellow and that blue. Although, the greens are really awkward now. You can't really get out of that nicely. Yeah, yikes. And then he loses, but... it gave him an option. Okay, a lot of chat has happened, so let's go and have a look, because I saw it out of the corner of my eye while I was spieling about that. Hopefully that resonates with some of you, though. And if you want to get in on the conversation, maybe you have been this whole time. When I talked about you with Pippinia said, isn't Yoshi in middle school? Is that just the expected age? I guess, like, Puni-chan. Isn't Puni-chan in middle school as well? I think it's kind of funny because I fought Puni-chan twice, and so maybe he like kind of expected that we're in the same position there. And maybe because he thought that I said I was going to school. Maybe he thought I was in middle school because of that. I don't know. Let's see. The thing is, I used to reach out to a lot of high-level players. So you guys, some of you might not know about this history, but I used to play in events back in Puyo Chronicle, right? Puyo Chronicle was many years ago now. That was when I was in middle and high school. And during that time, I started getting into JP events. I think that's the reason why I sort of helped push the English community forward. It's because I stepped into Japanese events, and then I started adapting some of their playstyle into my playstyle. Not to say there weren't other players doing that already, but I feel like I made a big difference in like sort of pushing that forward. And so I reached out to people like Tom and Maki, and hold on, I have a playlist of this as well. I even like made a mini playlist to be like, these are the times I fought high-level players, even before I had a capture card, guys. Like, this is before I streamed as well. Let me see if I can find that playlist. Let's see here. It would be Puyo... No, not Puyo Tournaments. Puyo 20th, Puyo Anniversary, Puyo Tutorials. Ah, here it is. My cute little playlist. Let me show you guys this. Vest, Pro, Puyo, and Tetris players. Hold on, let me go back to chat. Sorry, I didn't read the rest of this. He didn't realize you're the same year as Tomakun? Yeah, oh my gosh, Sorry. Multi-effects jump scare. Yeah, Tomakun and I grew up at the same time. We were playing in events together. I fought him sometimes. I don't think... No, it can't have been Hishachu League, because he would have been in like a higher class. But we fought in some stuff somewhere. Maybe just in ranked? I feel like I did like a first to 20 or something with him though. I'm not sure. But I always looked up to him, and at the time he was still growing as a player. Like, he wasn't the top player or anything. He was maybe like top, at least like top 20 probably. He was like growing. He was getting really good, and I wanted to try and like, well, I wasn't going to be able to keep up with him, but maybe be able to like grow at a similar pace. I'm not sure if I'd say I have managed to continue doing that, especially given the 2 years. That was a bit of a forced break for me, but. Yeah, I've always aspired to be like him, especially given we're the same age, you know? Yeah, we are the same age, Bruno. Oh, I didn't know that you didn't know that. Wow, these youngers really grow, right? Well, I'm glad to hear that he feels that I am growing as a player. It's sometimes a bit hard to know if people from the outside are seeing that progress, especially because, especially in the Western community, it's hard for us to measure ourselves when we're at the top. Like, when you're a top player, it's really hard to see your own progress. I can really only measure against the JP players, but because most of the time when people see me, it's against other high-level Western players, we just put up really good fights against each other, but it's hard to tell just how much we have both grown because we still look like we're very close with each other. And even when one player beats another player by a lot of points, it's not like we'd say that player has grown a lot more than the other player. It's just, I don't know, it's just the nature of the game. So it's hard to see improvement. But I guess the JP players would be, they would find it easier to measure that improvement if they're at a way higher level than us. Oh, Pippini is exactly the same age as you? That's fun. Hello, Sin. It's an interesting idea, but keeping the chain balanced and able to access the response fast while waiting for the perfect piece sounds like it could be awkward or at least difficult. I think it's, the key there was just the idea that it was able to adapt to blue and, yeah, I was saying blue still works, blue-yellow still works, blue-green still works. It's just like keeping that option like open and very clear to yourself that you'd like that piece. isn't necessarily wrong. Again, it's very case by case. But I think it's just like, a lot of people just assume that it's not okay to wait for pieces. When sometimes it's okay. It's about like knowing the rules and when you're allowed to break them. Let's see here. Yeah, it is a difficult thing to take on though, of course. It used to be middle school when people first heard about you. I guess the time must have gone by really quickly for him too. That's so funny. Oh, did he hear about me at that time too? Did I reach out to him? I wonder if I DM'd him at all. Oh, well, I did play in the old OU League. Hold on, let me go find that. I have a lot of history here, friends. Game stuff. OU League. The second OU League. Hold on, let me open all of these pages because I don't know which one is... Look at that. 2018. Oh, it's the same page. Why did I bookmark it twice? What am I doing? But people near OU.com. No. It's gone. Here's the page for it though. Oh no, this is just Pipinia's... What? Oh, here it is. S-Class. Oh my gosh. Here you go, and Mahara is still here. Yeah, here's Tomoku in A1 League. That's right, because back then, unlike in Hishachu League, where it's B, B2, B1, A2, just A League, there was an A1 and an A2, where A1 is exclusive. More exclusive, rather. You can see there's 12 people here. There's A2. B1. Am I here? Am I in B2? Where? How far down am I? Maybe I wasn't in this league. Maybe it was number 3 that I played in. Maybe it must have been number 3 that I played in. My name isn't here. Yeah, must be number 3. Pepper Man. Oh! Huh. Friend. Why do I have number 2 bookmark? Why do I have like so many like double bookmarks? What? Wait, was there not a third OU League? There's number 1, there's number 2. Where's number 3? Unless number 3 was on that website that I couldn't access. Oh, rip. Well, the record of my gameplay might not be there anymore then. Anyway, I played in the OU League back then, so I guess I got in contact with him, but I'm not sure how much he knew about me at the time, because I'm not sure if I reached out to him. I played with, here's the people I played with. I played with Uni, this is Uni Aikawa. I played with Tom. I remember I was in voice chat with him. We were talking when I was in middle school as well. I was teaching him a bit of English. He taught me a bit of Japanese. He told me about choshi warui, which is talking about when you're in bad condition. I played with Mickey. Mickey used to be more active, I feel like. Or maybe he's just like branching out a bit more. He tends to do like Puyo versus Tetris and a lot of skill battle. T-Bone, this is Tetris. I played Tom, Shirobro, Potion. Oh my gosh, guys, Potion, throwback. I played with Ribe. See, I asked them first to 50s and they said yes. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Here's another Uni Akawa. First to 30 with Tomokun. I must have reached out to him. Oh, yes, I think I remember trying to reach out to him and he didn't respond to me for ages. And I was like, oh, does he not want to play with me? But eventually he said yes. Mathian. Maki. Oh my gosh, I got a match with Maki. That's crazy. Oh, I did play First to 30 with Pipinia. Puyura, Yokan, Sigurd, Kurotrain, Nentaro, Saki, Matian. I even made thumbnails for these ones. Oh my gosh, guys. Maybe I should go nag them again. Do you think they would want to play with me? Now that I'm a more established player, I'm not sure if it would be the same. Because there's more Western players around the place too. This is 4 years ago. 6 years ago. 6 years. Look, 6 years ago. I was 15 years old. Or if, oh yeah, 7 years ago. I was so young. I was a little child. But the problem is, this is normal for the JP players now. But that age is like Yuki is younger than that, like half that age, and then like Puni-chan I think is around that age. There's a bunch of really young players right now. It's crazy. Yuki is 8 years old, unless they turned 9 without me knowing, but turning 30. Wow, big numbers, Hiku. I didn't even think I would make it to 18 back in the day, but now I'm in my 20s. Heck yeah, for it. It's okay, Hiku, the 30s aren't that bad. Bruno can confirm. 30s are when your life starts to become stable. I think that's calming in a way. I hear that from a lot of people, yeah. Hello, AJ. The options do still work, but what if, for example, a Hellfire was sent during that time? I think he had his tail to respond with, right? Yeah, I think his options were not too limited because he could have used greens into purples into greens or something similar. But yeah, it is... There's a level of like, also the opponent doesn't have something like that available right now. So it is a game-to-game thing. I wonder where the page for this went. This is so weird to me. I don't know. Is it at the top page? Oh, the link's here. Number 2... Did I play number... What? The results of number 2 as well right here. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Number 3 must have been on his own website instead of this, right? Or no, this is at Wiki though. No, I think he hosted it on his own site for the 3rd one, and that's the one that doesn't work anymore. Sad. Oh, well, that's a shame. Oh no, yeah, it is, guys. I just didn't read. No, it was accessible like last year. The domain must have run out. Gotta be honest, Yoshi, I keep forgetting you're slightly younger than me, I think. Really? There you go. In this case, because since the tail can be fired as well, so that's not always true. Yeah. Case by case, exactly. Do you know that you have a JP Wiki page? I had to go looking, Hiku, because here, if you guys don't know, there's actually a Puyo Players Wiki. Where did you link this again? I don't remember. You linked to OT's page. Oh, here it is. OT's page was up today, and I was scrolling down the list because I was like, oh, who else is here? And look, it's Dan, it's Akliv, there's Villain. They put me here. Guys, it's crazy. I can't believe this. It's kind of incredible. Crazy. I did notice that they actually made a mistake. They finished in 2nd place. I actually came first. And they said Akliv won. It's slightly incorrect. It's very, very slightly incorrect. Because I think he has plus 13, mine was plus 15. So I think mine is correct, but his is incorrect. So actually I came first. But I don't want to modify it myself because I don't know how to type it correctly. But yeah, they've got like achievements and socials and everything, which is really sick. Like, look at this, they're documenting me. They're watching me. My life is... Oh, they also think I'm born in 2002. Almost. Puni-chan. Actually, I could learn more about Puni-chan. A junior high school player. A winner of the elementary school division in 2021. Whoa. Oh. Usually for a young player, he's characterized by a very flexible chain construction. Makes them backfolding. Mid-game playing style that emphasizes staring, which is observation. Sorry, this is quite small, isn't it? I should probably zoom in for you guys. This is crazy, man. Oh, they've done so much. No wonder they're so good. Whoa, first time the junior high school student participated in pro selection tournament. Elementary students also participated. Of Magus Spear Attack. Magus is a scary player. Hold on, let me continue the chat. 2018, that's like yesterday? Yeah, Bruno, you know it. JP Wiki getting a page that has become one of... Oh, hold on. The JP Wiki getting a page that has become one of my long-term goals? Heck yeah. I'm in touch with that administrator there. Oh, sick. Lumia. Help them get info about the international players. Oh, thank you, Hiku. Can we all just like put our hands together for Hiku? Because like Hiku has done so much work in the international connections. To be honest, that was kind of what I was trying to do when I was like learning Japanese, and then had to get busy. But I'm hoping one day I can also help you with these connections and things. But thank you, Hiku, for your work in the meantime. You've been doing incredible work with the community. Yeah, Fever and Skill Battle. Like, Mickey plays a lot of... He's quite high level, but he plays a lot of, like, other modes. He's kind of like Shiro, to be honest, in that regard. Yuki's an exception, but also, like, there are other high level, like, elementary players. Jova. This is like the Rubik's Cube scene? Nah, there's still time for all of us. Hello, Blur. Welcome. Yeah, the classic Tetris scene, the players are getting younger too. 100%. Plus it started with like Dog, 10-year-old, and then all of a sudden a swarm of younger players like Blue Scooty has also come along. Absolutely. Kind of normal in OSU for people to peak around 14 to 15. Yeah, that makes sense as well. Interestingly, it's a case with like rhythm games, I think in general, that they lend themselves to that sort of like ability to train reflexes, and also you have so much free time, right? But with Puyo, it's such a mental game that I'm so surprised that young players are able to like take up the mantle so well. But what do I know? With Puyo, the only age-related thing is neuroplasticity and free time. That's true. I thought about that too, but I thought that like when you have so much time to ingrain methods, you think that the older players would really be able to dominate. I guess they did for a long time. I guess younger players just needed a platform to be able to actually fight high-level players consistently, which is what Yuki did. Yuki went through his own training arc, I'm pretty sure, and then he just upskilled past a lot of the competition. Pretty insane. Main goal is to get on the wiki. Heck yeah, Ferret. I'm glad this is motivating more of you guys. Heck yeah, let's lock in and do our best, everyone. Don't think you're at your peak yet? A lot of us have a long way to go. At this point in my life, I feel like I don't have time to peek at anything, and that's okay. Accepting that is also valid. Message them to correct the wiki about this. Thanks, Higu. Think you can still get stronger? Let's do it. Peak in happiness. True. Gotten a lot better at the game on my own, but my practice patterns have been a little weak. If I can take it really seriously, I think I can catch up to the top overseas guys. Sounds good. That's what this past week and this coming week is me trying to paint a bit of a picture and an example for people about how your training routine can develop. I think the idea of playing matches, both ranked and like sets, plus analyzing them, looking at higher level play, analyzing that, like trying to integrate that into your play. There's so many different steps to improving at this game, and it's not just grinding and grinding and grinding the same sorts of things. Like, you have to diversify if you want. You have to treat it a bit like a job. You have to find a way to enjoy it, of course, but you do have to look at it from so many different angles to actually upskill. Yeah, this wiki is insane. The amount of info per player is just nuts. Yeah, Hiku is the GOAT. Thanks everybody for reciprocating that. You guys are awesome. To Hiku, Yoshi, and others like Shiro. Big inspirations to actually try and get into Puyo more as competitive. I can't believe I talked to you guys casually now. Thanks for everything. Aw, thank you for coming along for the ride, AJ. It takes a lot of commitment to like, just like say that you're going to take steps forward with the game and to actually like bring yourself forward and act on it. Like, that takes a lot of willpower, and it's commendable that you do that too. Even if you're not at our level, that doesn't matter. The fact that you're taking those steps for yourself is something that you should be really proud of. So I want to throw that back to you and also say, AJ, well done. And I'm very keen to see your growth as a player. Very in touch with Fino with coaching analysis recently. Big shout, yeah, Fino also shout outs. Fino's done a lot of core work in the background. Fino's a good thinker. I think that's, I don't know. It's hard to get the right words to describe them, but they are very in touch with just the realities of improving. It's like self-improvement when it comes to anything, but, you know, fantastic coach, I agree, just from like the conversations I've had. He paid for your sushi? See, all around, amazing guy. Look at this, look at this. This is Puni-chan's page. What? What? How are they involved in so many things? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. This is crazy, guys. This year, they are going to be like the age I was when I was like playing these first few sets. Listen, I'm literally like a baby in these videos, right? Is this when I was voice chatting with him? Hold on, let me pause the music. Was I? This is back when I was playing on my TV, that's why you can hear background noise. Oh, you can barely hear me. I can't believe people used to watch my streams. Also, the chat was on top of his board. How did people deal with this? This is insane. Nah, I must have been chatting with him a different time. Oh, this is crazy, man. What a time. Zai, Riley, Fino, and I went out for sushi, and it was awesome. He paid for me. It's okay. I will be there with you guys one day. I'm so excited. This pre-stream layout, yeah, exactly. I got the chat working. And then we had this one for a little bit that Juice made, so shoutouts to her for creating this initially for me. And then Shiny came along and drew this up, and this was the original version. Here's Rue lying on the big yellow Puyo. Very cool. And this is Puyo Chronicle. Because that game existed for some time. Look at that. What? Why is the school so close? This is the problem. Actually, I used to think I could keep up with him because I had matches like this. Was this actually like his top gameplay though? Or was he just going... How did that set go? What the heck? Why is it so close? What? No way, right? This is... Did he have a super growth arc? Or was I like relatively close to him? I don't know. I remember back then though, he used to just like be able to explode his chains, and I just couldn't keep up with that. Crazy. Marumbo, hello, welcome on in. Hope you're well. Thanks for jumping in. You know, helps the community a lot. I think, yeah, again, a lot of background work. And a lot of individual work that a lot of people don't see if they're not like in touch with them. One of the people who makes the community what it is for sure. Agree. Yeah, like a balloon. Or some sort of... I don't even know what it was exactly. A balloon makes sense. Yeah, original PPC. Tama wasn't number 1 then. No, that's right. He was, he wasn't even like S-class, as is often called. He was, only A class, around about. And I was, I think I was more like B1. In the modern day, it's interesting right now that I'm in B1 in Hishachu. I think it's because A class has gotten smaller, or like... I don't know. The amount of people in Hishachu has made it... Because I was in A for a little bit, but I feel like I can't actually... For a time... Sorry, my thoughts are a bit disorganized. For a time, I did feel like I was worthy of bottom of A1. Not like mid... nowhere near mid A1, but like, I did feel like bottom of A1. Right now, I still feel like high B1 at the moment, though. Which is, and I don't know where that's come from. Is it because people have just gotten a lot better at the game? So now I don't feel like A is... Like, I'm approaching it, I'm getting close to being able to break into A again, but I'm just not quite there. It's a bit weird. If anyone has any thoughts around that, I'm curious. Also, hello, Shoal. Yeah, far from number 1, far from number 1. Tomakun is a guy who was really good, but still a level below people like Momokun, absolutely. That's what I thought as well. Kind of knew him from Swap more than anything. Yeah, his Swap play is really good. He played a lot of Tetris too. People got better. I guess I just wasn't around to see people go through that growth arc, right? Because of my 2 years. That 2 years, wow, I didn't realize it would make such a huge difference, but coming back to the scene, I am seeing, like, it's weird. Some of the people that I played with, like, back then, again, like Shequin, right? Let me pull up my Hisatsu results again. Like, let's see some of these people. Like, Ku, actually, I haven't seen Ku for a while. Who's someone from here? Gu has always been really strong, but I still struggled against them back in the... This was in B1, though, so, like, I guess... this was still, like, a couple years ago. I've kept up with them, but I guess maybe they're not, like, a committed player the same way that the other players are. Here's Suda-san. Oh, that's right. Well, that's when the league got changed to Faster 24. That was funny. And then I broke into A again. This is my... Ugh. Oh yeah, Void got in as well. Pepe Man. KTR, Matian. Oh yeah, Bouquet is still around actually. Deer, Para. We're fighting them Thursday? Yeah. Majes, yeah, they're strong. They're scary. I don't know. Oh, Kuya played more recently. I forgot about that. Went decently. Asa, I've had a bit of a turbulent time against them. Kuya played again. Oh, it was only... Wow, that was really, really recent. So much has happened recently that I'm just, like, forgetting. Oh, AJ. Used to be into... Oh, let me see. Smash, but I was only above average for climbing the ranks, making it to top 20, 10, 5, and then 1 in your stay made you realize that Puyo was something I had real potential in. Got to be in tournaments thanks to the community and getting invited to bigger tournaments. Thanks, Puyo, even if I hadn't had my best showing during them, has really inspired me. It's a small scene here, but I'm so proud to be a part of it in some way. Yeah, I think overall it's a small community, but it's large enough to feel like you're not going to be left behind, which I really appreciate. Like, the diversity in players is... And the welcoming nature of, particularly like in scenes where it feels like there's a gap between high-level players and low-level players in like the community. This community, I've never felt anything like that. Like, all the top players are such friendly people, and they're more than happy to talk amongst those who are, you know, technically lower-leveled, but it doesn't make a difference. I love it. It's great. Aw, no worries, AJ. Glad to hear it. Let's... So yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, again, look at this tail, man. He had an explosive playstyle. He used to be so aggressive. I think he's actually calmed down on that aggression recently. He's more balanced now, again, which is what I'm... It's sort of interesting. I even followed a similar path to him. I was really aggressive for the past couple years, but now I'm trying to become more balanced as a player because I recognize that a lot of high-level players, it's really important to get like those tip-top high chain length. Does he explode me here? That's about even. He just has a lot of attack opportunities. Like, he can blow up his chain at any given time, but he can also extend quite easily. Then he just beats me from chain length. Yeah, look at that power. Look at this, guys. Guys. Look at this. Boom. Look at that 9 triple. It's gonna send back, yeah, almost a moon, because it's almost double my chain strength. Funny. Good times. What is this? Yeah, this is the one that's broken now. Sad. But yeah, I have a player page here now too, and again, if I go ahead and do that, yeah, it's sick to see that a couple of the other Western players are now here too. Where are they? You have to scroll quite far down. Yeah, Dan Ackliff villain is sick. It's sick. Backlive. That's right, we're looking at Pretty Chance page. Oh, guys, guess what? Give me a sec. Where is it? Maybe I have to go to... It's not coming up. One sec, friends. I'll find it. It's exciting. I'm just very excited about it. I want to show you guys. Here it is. Friends, guess what? Guess who? This first match is here! Guys, our first Master League match. And the first Master League match to happen is tomorrow evening. I'm so excited. I'm so pumped. This is gonna be good. I like how this is so it's so grayed out. It's very dramatic. Funny. Let's see here. What's going on? Something that's always confused me is that people have clearly gotten better, but after like 2 years of very limited Puyo, I'm able to keep up even better than before. It is, yeah, right? Like it's so hard to measure Puyo improvement. We as a community, I think, need to develop better metrics for that, and that's something that, again, I hope I can eventually develop through like some podcasts or some like just organized discussion around it with some other players. I will get around to that, and I will get around to my tutorial series, I promise. I should probably poke Void about it too at some point. We have a lot of work to do. I think it doesn't help that I have so many... I mean, you know, I'm happy to have a lot of matches coming up, but also it's keeping me a bit busy at the moment, so we'll see. I wish we had more lower level players on our Discord too. It's one of our future goals. Yeah, it's a good one, Hiku. It's a good goal. Still really young to the scene, but it did start nearly 5 years ago now. Where is time going? Wild. Although it's been 10 years. Wow, guys. Gee. 8th or 9th year, something like that. Crazy. I think there's a divide in between the community as far as like friendliness goes, but I kind of just feel like there's a huge gap in between the more serious Puyo players and the casuals. Maybe that's just natural as far as community goes, but it seems kind of like high-level Puyo is completely foreign to the general Puyo audiences. I would agree with that, Shoal, but I'll try and catch up with chat before I comment. Still letting you on the block a little. I think Sin, probably also because you've dropped a bit in and out, more than other people at least. Most people, they still like pop their heads in, even when they're not playing the game that much, but you do kind of disappear a bit. So that's probably why you're a bit fresher feeling though. I'm not saying that as a bad thing, just an observation on my part about why. Am I coming out that way? They're many years before me. That's crazy to me, Hiku, because when I think of players, I think of like, oh, the French community has been around forever. And weren't you like a big part of BioN, Radagast? Even before like the BioN server happened, like on DSNet. Were you like not around during DSNet years of Puyo? I think of all the PPT generation of players feels that way to some extent. Yeah, that's fair. Usually both aspects of people are letting them enjoy the beginning as well, so know what's possible. That's so exciting. I'm so excited about that. I'm very, really happy for you. Youngest TCIL player, which sounds weird. Is that right? Wait, is Riona more recent? Hold on. Isn't Riona... No, sorry. I'm thinking about the wrong group of people. TCIL. Who was in TCIL? Dan's been around for a while. There was me. There was Villain. Yeah, Villain's been around. Yoda's been around for a while. Akla's been... Yeah. Oh, interesting, Hiku. The grayed out thumbnail. Right? So dramatic. I wonder if this will get, like... Is it more eye-drawing than the A-class one, though? I feel like the A one having color is kind of attractive. This feels quite I don't know, it's funny to me. Something I prided myself on a little bit. Almost everyone above me has played significantly longer. Yeah, definitely something to be proud of. But attracting new players is a topic I feel we keep coming back to, but I still feel unsure about how. Right? It's such a difficult one. Feels like such a difficult one. It made me feel a bit odd. I didn't deserve the spot I had, like I was some annoying Ricky. Nah, I mean, JP scene is getting that with the young players all of a sudden just like popping up. So, you guys are everywhere. Whether it's like young to the scene or young in age, regardless. Void was later than Hiku, right? But TCI was also decided during the very specific period he wasn't top 6. Actually, I think he had 6th place position and I was pushing for... I was actually 7th? But then he dropped his spot. I think... I don't remember if I was going to overtake him at the last second. But I'm not sure if he was committed with life. He never talked about it with me. And maybe I shouldn't talk too much about it on stream in case it's personal. But yeah, I never found out about why he dropped. But he did, and otherwise he would have been there instead of me. Which, like, it's a tough thing for me to swallow, I guess, because I feel like I was able to represent the international scene quite well, and I guess I ended up overall first, so I'm happy with that. It's a weird thing for me, because like I'm able to perform a lot under pressure when it really matters, but not necessarily in cases where I have a lot of close calls like that. Like, oh, I was 7th place for a while, or I have so many, like, 30 to 29 matches, or, like, literally my Hishachi match from yesterday was 20 to 19. You guys, a lot of you guys saw that. That was crazy. Like, what am I doing? Yeah, I do a lot of silly stuff like that. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a tough question though, Bruno. I'm not sure. How do you attract the newer players? I think you just need more... No, we tried running beginner events though, and that's just... I don't know, the sense of... Maybe the isolation of running beginner-only events is a bit rough though, because it means that they can only mingle amongst themselves instead of being really involved with the wider community. I really like the idea of, I don't remember what the format was, but Hiku, it's the format where you had like high level and low level player paired together. I never participated because I don't think it was like my time zone didn't work, but there was something cool there, and it felt like that could help bridge community connections more. Stuff like that is cool. But again, is that just a novelty, or will it actually spur on community connections? It's really hard to know. Let's see. DSNet is still down. Don't know if it's ever coming back. I didn't know that it actually went down. I thought it was just an alternative that was kept up, but I guess it was like... Actually, I don't know who was behind the server, so who... Mystery to me. Void was later than Hiku, right? But she said... Oh, no, sorry, I read that one. Maybe if the words had colors. Yeah, exactly. Maybe if the... Right? This is... I don't know, man. Void was there before me and then took a break. Did he take a break? Hold on. So he was around during... Because he is PPT era. He was the same time as like Dorami and Potion and who else was that from that era? Not sure. Because he was around. But then there was a phase where a lot of us moved away from EPPCs, like... Because it used to be that EPPC was the hub for Puyo Play. There was like Puyo Puyo Tetris channel, there was Play Puyo channel, and people would hang out there. And then we moved... I think it's when the community started branching out to too many different servers, and then it was hard to keep up. Eventually we settled in Puzzle Kingdom, and then everyone came together for a while. And then, of course, everything blew up. And now I think Ascension's finally coming to be that place, and I hope it stays. And I think with your commitment, Hiku, it's and with the community support that it's been receiving recently, it feels like it's going to be the place, which I'm really happy about. That we finally have a place for ourselves. And the moment when we finally settled ourselves is when Sega finally reached out to us too. And of course, Hiku's behind both of those, but I'm really happy to see that both sides are finally coming together. Like, we're getting official recognition along with, like, we're able to build up a community that is currently feeling quite stable. Runa went by several names in the past, and whether they've played for a long time but hasn't taken it competitively or seriously until, like, 2019. They were very in and out as well. Yeah. catching up in skill. I think he just hasn't been able to dedicate as much training time as some of us other players. He just kind of like dips in when he can, which makes it difficult for him to improve in the same way. But he's still really strong, regardless. Yeah, exactly. He was top 6. Hyphenated Blob. That name rings a bell. I think for a very, very long time it wasn't playing competitively until about the same time as me. Yeah, I remember you guys were like same generation of player. Don't remember what Riona was before Riona. Don't think I want to remember. Seems like yeah, I think it's just a lot of identity things, but he's settled. Like a lot of us and a lot of our communities and things. I think he's settled on Riona at the moment, so we'll go with that for now. How many years ago? Oh my gosh. The Yoshi curse to give the audience a show. It's true. It's true. That's like, because that's my like commitment, right? I'm always like, I don't mind if I win or not, as long as I put on a good show for everyone. But sometimes I lean a little too much into it, I guess, in my brain, and subconsciously I put on too good of a show. Speaking of River, time to play the first 20 against him. Place your bets on the score. Good luck, Brand. The old Wombo sniping days? Oh my gosh. Wombo's playing more Puyo now, I think, question mark. I saw him just streaming on Twitch, but I can't tell if he's like getting into it or not. I haven't popped in. 6 to 20? Oh wow, look at that. He could steal my bet. Couple's Corner is a good format. I actually don't know what the format is, so if someone could like describe it to me, I'm curious. I kind of am not interacting with that side of the community because, well, I mean, I think you guys can understand that. But I hope they're doing well. Has all levels? Well, I guess it came off of the back of the Play Puyo monthlies, or whatever they changed it to after I left. Which it had the original idea of like, oh, this is meant to cater for different skill levels, but then the entries went down. But has it like gone up in entries recently? Because for a while it was hard for people to like commit to those events. That bet only makes sense. Yeah, there you go. Splitting beginners into their own category makes sense so they don't get crushed, but also we're talking about tourneys with participation so low. Yeah, exactly. And like those Play Puyo tournaments where you had beginner pools only had like 3 players, like you said. It's tough. Point J, yeah, that's the one, Hiku. That's the one. CC is one of the cooler things to happen for a while. It's so good for getting new players competitive. Is it? Okay, guys, you need to tell me about this. Have to shove them down the pipeline. So I plan on doing soon on Ascension in English. Oh, sick! That's awesome, Hiku. I love that. I'm really keen. Cautiously optimistic about the future of the overseas scene. That's totally valid too. Tag team sounds very interesting. Yeah, right? It's a cool format. Again, I think it helps bridge a lot. More Sega stuff in the future. I'm pretty, especially if things like the Wii U League and what Pupinia is doing. Like, the high-level players are showing interest in helping the overseas community, like, helping build that bridge, right? And if they are keen, I feel like all sides, like, all of us are going to be keen, right? Which is, like, hoping it will go forward as a result. Ascension has earned enough trust from both, at least us and the Sega JP stuff. Dipping our toes into it is a good place. Yeah, I agree. Hope we can make it even better. That's the way to do it, Hiku. Rooting for Wombo to become a really, really strong player. It'd be such a boon for getting people in if he became a legitimate top player. That's true. It's just about the same as usual, and I think it's more just content and clip stuff. Not sure if he's like too serious. That's true. He's always been more of a content creator than like a competitive player, it feels like, which is like so valid as well. If that's what he enjoys, then like, by all means, it's getting more eyes on the game, right? We can't complain. I figured, but I'd like him to get there anyway. Yeah, fair. Big thing is getting word of Puyo out there more on social media, making stuff not fully within the fandom space. More content that's beginner friendly, not just competitive, but getting into the series as a whole is a big thing I think could help. Plan on trying to add some of my own video content at some point later. Shoal and The Egg have done quite a bit in this aspect, as well as Junior and Framereader Elu uploading the 20th anniversary OST extended got a lot of people in. That's true. Just like general community reach, because and I think that's why a lot of the community also wants a new Puyo game, because then we have like somewhere to point to people where we can like hey, look, Puyo game, cool characters and world and game modes. Because a lot of the appeal to casual players is being able to just like play this wacky, stack the colors together in weird ways and cool characters and funny story, like, right? Showing up in recommend, yeah, a lot of stuff showing up in recommended. Mostly thinking about the monthlies in PPC back then, where yeah, separate, exactly, Bruno. So I'm curious about what is this format. I think I played him last stream and being tentacle is still very exploitative to our playstyle. Interesting show. I see. If any of you want to participate in Ascension, by the way, we're looking for helpers. Yes, absolutely, guys. If you have the time and the capacity, please go ahead and like let Ascension know. They put out a form for staff. There's a bunch of different roles that you can. You know what? I'm gonna pull it up on stream right now. I'm gonna make it really easy. If you want people to do something, you gotta lessen the barriers as much as possible, right? Let me go grab the form for you guys. Oh, it's gonna put my email on stream, isn't it? Hold on. Let me... Hold on, I'm smart. Give me a sec. Where are we? Where is the where is Ascension? Announcements. Is it announcements? Yes, opening help applications. Ooh, look at me. I'm such a good streamer. I didn't dox myself. I hope it doesn't come up at the bottom. Username, how old? Languages. Yeah, so there's like a ton of things here, guys. And there's a lot of stuff that isn't currently a thing. So if you think you could help in any way, please let them know. Yeah, Discord moderation, community communication. If it's not just Hiku inviting people to our events, that would be pretty helpful, I think. Just not saying that Hiku is bad, but he could use the help. Yeah, commentary. If you want to get into the commentary, I think Ferret mentioned you want to get into the commentary, submit the form. Submit the form. I might submit the form myself for getting into commentary, but also, like, I don't know about... I'd love to do it, but I don't know when I'd be not playing. But I'll think about it. Yeah, different commentary. Other languages, potentially. Art. Music. Web design, development, bracket running, video montages. This would be, again, this is good, like, outreach for content creation, things like that. Video writing scripts. I might also think about doing this. I like that sort of writing. Video recording, reading, gameplay, anything else. Maybe I'll also help with that. Streaming. Stream help. Twitch moderation. Community games and voice chat games. I like these ideas here. Yeah, article writing. I think the Tetris community had some sort of like, what's it called? Digests of like recent community achievements and cool like events and stuff. Like even they have the Stacky Awards coming up, which is the whole like who had the best clip and who was the best content creator, who was the biggest fun. It's just like cool ways to bring the community together, which the Puyo community doesn't have that sense of unity yet, I think. But this would really help. This sort of thing. Use writing, social media, or social network management, testing features, organizing your own events, cast your hat in the ring. Maybe you can get some TO experience. We could always do with more volunteers here. Or even if you don't really know but you're ready to help, 100%. Just, guys, please fill out the form. Let me pop it in chat right now. You have no excuse. Click the link. Fill out the form. Now. Shite kudasai, please. I would appreciate it. And then, yeah, more info about what you can help with. Yeah. I've been told by like at least 5 people my old dumb. Yeah, exactly. I'm really glad about that, AJ. Submitted? Heck yeah. Alright. Chrome did better than that against you. What was that? Oh, playing against Chrome Puyo over Wombo Puyo. Interesting. In my opinion, merging pools of different skill levels could make sense in a low stakes tourney. I think that's the idea. A lot of people need to be able to let go of the notion of having to like play at their best or be the best in every event. Like, low stakes anything is really useful. What I learned in a school setting is that a lot of low stakes things are opportunities for students to approach a task in a way that by alleviating that pressure for them, it makes them so much more willing to come in. And I think there's a similar thing that can be said about lower level players, right? When you are learning something, you don't want to be put into a stressful situation where it feels like your performance is like, even if people aren't berating you for your performance, it's still, you see the 0-2 and you go, okay, well, that was kind of worthless. Like, you know what I mean? There just needs to be opportunities that are low stakes. Yeah. I agree with that. 2 videos last year. That being said, this is something that I want to do more of. Shoal, your stuff is amazing. Yoshi was in the grand finals, then we kept spamming the chat. It's just reading. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I know you say that in jest, Tiku, but these are the conversations I want to have with the community. These are the sorts of things I want to start the podcast over. These are the things that we need to have conversations over. And the thing is, if I made my stream, hey, let's talk about Puyo stuff, maybe you guys would have come anyway, because it was a good time zone time. I also factor that in. But like, it's so hard. It's so hard. So I need to lure you in with the I'm doing a grand finals review, and then we can have these conversations, right? I love it. I'm glad I get to be in this position. I'm honored. Thank you guys for coming into the stream and having this chat with me and amongst each other. It just makes me happy to see everyone here, and I'm again glad that we're holding space for these conversations, because they're really important. If we want to grow the community, we have to look critically at what we're capable of and what we need to put our foot forward for. It's amazing, fantastic. Thank you. I think a new Puyo game would be pointless before Switch 2. I think looking at it as a launch title or close would do a lot of wonders for the community, in the same way that Puyo Tetris was an early title for the Switch. Junior Masters year at uni and some personal stuff happening throughout the year. The motivation for me has been rough. There's a lot of projects that I want to get to, but I haven't had the drive to. So valid. But that's okay, Shoal. Here's one thing. Here's what Noise Series Dev K-Turn has said, and I value this so much, this sentiment. Indie dev things, but just the game will always be here for you. It's not going anywhere. It is okay to take breaks. It is okay to go have a life. You can come back whenever you like. There's no pressure to improve right now. And it's so easy to get caught into it. You think, oh, I have to keep up with everyone. No, come into it when you're ready, and you'll impress yourself. And commit the time to it when you have the time. It's fine. It's fine. People will be forgiving. People will await your return. Honestly, I felt that with these 2 years that I took off. Like, coming back, everyone has been incredibly welcoming, and I feel so fortunate to be surrounded by such amazing people, and I'm really glad to see you all again. But people will like welcome you back graciously, and it's quite incredible. If I talk about it too much, I'll get too sentimental. Anyway, Shell, take your time, and I'm sure you probably have heard this enough by now, so like, you can tell me to shut up if you'd like, but yeah, when you're ready. There's enough Puyo on the Switch right now. I think the problem is it's Puyo Tetris, which is great. Puyo Tetris 2, cool improvement. Puyo Champions, which is like competitive play. But we don't have a definitive Puyo game still. We need like Puyo 20th, Puyo Chronicle style game. Not need, okay, strong words, but like, I love this theme so much, guys. Tyson 2, this theme bangs. I love this theme so much. I have so much love and appreciation for it. One of my favorites ever. I'm also fed by nostalgia because I got stuck on all of the late game Puyo Fever courses. But like, I just had to put that out there. From Tetris Play, right? Same time the last Puyo Puyo game we got was Champions. And again, like the last game that had like a variety of game modes that really showcased Puyo and how its story goes amongst its well, Puyo Tetris 2 did a good job with its plot, I feel like, but yeah, like Chronicle and 20th really shine a lot. Home's your bestie, though he's not a Puyo play, he just played me on my last stream after my dungeon run. Insane Tetris play? Yeah, Insane Tetris. Oh, that's alright, you guys are friendly, too. Yeah. Didn't do too badly for not a Puyo play. Guys, also, I would love to see, PPT 2v2 doubles again. Such such a fun tournament format. It's probably kind of niche, to be honest, but I love it. It makes for such a fun tournament. Even then, champions in the battle focus on... Yeah, exactly. No physical. New selling Chronicles a bit, I just don't see new Puyo games selling well right now. It's really hard. Hey, no problem, Hiku. Again, it would be... It's going to benefit everyone. It's a selfish maneuver. It's because I want more people to do stuff for the community so that we can have more cool stuff happening. Grah. I'm so selfish. Put out by literally every brush. Rip. Consider this. Sounds good, AJ. Completely forgot about Puzzle Pop. Yeah, well, the thing is, people were saying that maybe Puzzle Pop exclusivity might run out, so maybe we'll get it released. Inviting players takes a lot of time because Discord keeps considering me as a spam if you invite too many players. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, let's get more people on board for that. It's a simple job, guys. Just whenever there's an event, Hiku will message you and then you can go spread the word, right? Please. Puzzle Pop doesn't count to me unless until it comes to a console, hopefully. Could eventually, some of that Apple card. Yeah, exactly. Working on a Puzzle Pop review right now. I really don't know if it's a good idea or if it should be ported. Interesting. Okay. I didn't look into it after release, so I don't know if it's like gotten much better. I wonder if a clip channel like Eat Smash for Puyo would be a good idea. Not a channel that has clips, but one specifically focused on it. I think so. I think so. Then people can get their like content fed to them. You know what I mean? Like you have a channel, you push the bell, and then people go, "Ooh, look, new Puyo funny clip or cool clip. Let's watch it." And it's just like any other channel that they can actually subscribe to for the content. You know, I think a channel focused on like clips and stuff would be a smart idea, or highlights. It's Chronicle again with a couple of quality of life and aesthetic stuff, but it's kind of like just another Puyo game that doesn't feel too special the way that 15th is from 20th, or how PPT is. Okay, interesting. Puzzle Pop releasing on consoles would be a good chance to introduce cross-platform, but I don't know if Sega Sarah's noise cares enough about Puyo to do that. Yeah, it's tough. The cross-platform is such a... like, I think it's not an exaggeration to say it actually would be do a lot for the community. Just like bridging that gap so that you don't have to play a specific version of the game would be really nice. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. It seems to have a lot of good stuff when it comes to like introducing newer players to the game, but again, I don't know much in that realm. Yeah. Oh, hello Dragon's Age, by the way. Sorry, I thought I missed someone. I was looking back. Gee, that's so much chat today. I appreciate it. Again, thanks for keeping the conversations flowing, everyone. Love to have that. It takes a lot of time, so we can't directly do it for now, but it's definitely something we want to make. Yeah, right? This would be really the idea. At least we'll have something. And the thing is, it doesn't have to be produced by one person. It could be multiple people submitting to the same channel, right? Like, it could be a community effort. That's the thing. To, like, not put the pressure on one person. Just have a central place where we send clips or whatever. Would be awesome. It's sort of like, you see a lot of Puyo clips on your feed, right? Even just like when Void or me or anyone else like post clips. It'd be nice to have stuff like that in one centralized place. You could arrange them into like one video or like multiple clips in one thing. Like, I don't know, something like that. But it'd be cool to get that sort of thing compiled, because every now and then you see it on Puyo, but people aren't going to act on it because they saw something cool on Twitter. Like, sometimes those clips explode, but then they don't go and play the game as a result of it. I think we need that extra push. I know for sure a bunch of peeps have joined Puyo events in the past due to not having the specific game or version. Oh, I haven't. Yeah, that's why I bet so hard on cross-platform. I really, really hope that Sega is able to provide that for us. Again, it's still weird that they're making us play on PPT2 Steam when the whole time it's been like on Switch. Like, what is Sega doing? Piku, actually, do you have any idea about what's up with that? What's going on with that? Why is it Steam? It's so weird. I scroll by a lot of clips from Japan on YouTube Shorts. Yeah, it's sick, right? Like, Pipinier's stuff is really funny. Oh, hold on. I think I could probably find... Is Pipania streaming right now? I don't know if he's streaming, but... is his channel linked here? Grah. Hold on, let me go find Pipania. Why can't I find his channel? Oh, because it's SBI Pipania, right? SS. There you go, find S. There it is. Look at all the stuff he puts out. I'll stop the music for this. We can have this in the background. Let's watch Puyo shorts while we're talking. It's just like what they do on TikTok, right? They talk stories and conversations over like clips of gameplay. Isn't that right? Am I doing this right, guys? I'm like a reaction streamer now. Where's the volume button? Oh, here we go. Medi.die 16 chain, which is sick. I don't know what this part says, but it says Medi.die. Sick. His chaining is so cool. Let's turn that down a bit. Okay, let's keep talking. I'm not keeping up with chat. I'm like 10 minutes ago. Sorry, guys. I hope that's okay. Forgive me. The Puyo official clips are really good. I get them sometimes. Hope we get it one day. I keep asking for this in exchange with Sega. Oh, that's good, Hiku. Thank you for pushing that for us. Puyo game that doesn't have asterisks. Sure. Definitely something we're interested in if you want to hang out. Sick. Been really surprised by just how big of a hiatus I would take. And then I just release something and then I get... Oh, it doesn't automatically scroll to the next video because I think I have that disabled. Isn't that nice? Look, 17 chain Fron. Fron Zoomy. Fron style. Hachichi. That's the 1/8. I've been really nice combo. I've been really surprised at how much of it hiatus I've taken that I just released something and then I get 1 of 10 on my first video back. Like, it's really cool to see. I'm appreciating the space. 100%, 100%. I still love a mainline Puyo game. I think most people in the community would too. Just a little concerned it'd be only for us right now. That is the hardest thing. It's hard to like look past your own desires and be like, is this actually good for the health of the community? It's hard to say. A Switch 2 is a big opportunity. Again, if it's like a launch title, then it's for everyone. Kind of want to run one myself. The PPT mixed doubles. Oh, heck yeah. You mean mixed doubles? Yes, exactly. Mixed doubles is so fun. I played in a tournament with OSW back in the day. It's just such a fun, frantic format. I could bring up the tournament vote for that if you guys would like. Actually, I probably will. I'm just doing this at this point. We really are just like on the internet right now, watching Puyo content, observing it everywhere. We've jumped through so many sites and different like things of Puyo. I love this. This is such a fun time. Mixed up is very cool, but I suck at both sides of it. It's so hard. It's so hard. I want to stride. Oh, a stride. I revealed I sucked to my opponent. Need to message that group chat to check with ads for that. Oh, what is this about? What are you guys talking about? Complicated day. We need to discuss strategies and moves. Oh. Content creation with Puyo for a long time, never got around to it because of high effort. Yeah, that's fair. Seta Hoshikawa is the secret Puyo producer. References that only one person in chat understands. Thanks, Bruno. Thanks for entertaining me. Striders are mainly Tetris event in London with some Puyo 2 on February 20th to March 2nd. We streamed. Oh, I see. Sick. Ready to die. That gets 110,000. Crazy. A bit sad about the lack of swap at Stride. Probably the bracket I have the best odds in. Oh, there's PPC. Cool. If you win PPC, I'll be so sad. Going there is so expensive, sending the cash prize. Oh, fair enough, you. The score was 6-20. Oh my gosh, good job, friends. You're so smart. You are. This jumps in. Hello, Rihanna. Rude. PPT2 Steam. Yeah. Oh, you know why it's PPT2 Steam. Okay. Most deserted platform? That's... Oh, yeah, true. Xbox would be. Was this the one where he was trying to... I think he was saying this is like a 3,500 player rating player chain play, but he was only 3,280 at the time. I think he was trying to predict that he would get 145, 656 points, and then he didn't. I don't even know what the joke is here, but it's just goofy. Oh. PPT2 is because the whole circuit was on PPT2, but that makes sense. Because it sold better. Oh, outside of Japan, that's interesting. Steam is second most populated, but anything outside of Switch can be summarized as hard to find games at best, yeah. Steam is because they legally can't let players use keyboards on Switch. Oh, is that like a Sega limitation? Because I remember seeing on the event that they had to use Switch controllers for, what was it? For Global Match, right? Huh. Okay, actually, the controller thing makes sense if that's the case. Weird. They want everyone to be able to play the way they want, so they choose Steam. Although I can't play on my Switch controller right now because it doesn't seem to work. Well, actually, if someone can solve that, okay, so the problem I was having is that my Switch controller, when I plugged, oh no, I couldn't plug it in. Wired didn't work. But wireless it worked for a little bit, and then the Bluetooth I think was having issues. But the problem is I couldn't do diagonal inputs on the stick. The D-pad was working fine, but my diagonals were getting eaten. It seems to only do like 4-way on my stick. So if anyone knows why that's happening, please let me know. We should chat more to get Yoshi further behind. No, I'm only 4 minutes behind now. Puyo is probably my favorite player. He's sick. He's so cool. There's a race between us and him. No, Sin. Makes me think about how many players actually play Puyo on keyboard. I'm not sure. Must keep it up, chat. I actually don't know how far behind I am, even if I'm 4 minutes behind. That like scroll thing on the page doesn't help me on the chat. Yeah, Pippin is great. Is it more widespread than I thought? What was this? Oh, keyboard? Not sure. You used to team with OSW back in early PPT2. What? Sure, that means we have to team sometime, right? Guys, Shoal and Yoshi team. Are we doing it, friends? And if you think about AOD and I do, for example. Oh, okay, I see. Then he ditched me for you. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry, Shoal. I'll apologize to you by being your teammate. How about that? You mean play some keyboard? Oh, there you go. Makes sense. I figure a bunch of French players were mostly because of Puyoverse. Exactly, that makes sense. Doremi or Eliwa? I don't think I have any Eliwa. Time we do with Eliwa. Oh, huh. Kazian's keyboard, good on controller too. Interesting. Getting more people engaging with Puyo content, even if not in English, could help. Seeing an English fan can help drive engagement. I just got in Namako's stream on YouTube and said hello as always, and Shiro happened to be there. Oh, sick! That's so good. Called the best team ever, then got destroyed. That's so funny. You can show off your really mid touches against Puyo. Let's go. Hey, I can also play Tetris and then you can play Puyo. Actually, okay, guys, I need to. This is so bad. Let me go find it. Let me go find it. We like. This was so bad. Also, I caught up with chat, guys. Haha. Can't be me. Oh dear. Oh dear. I kind of feel bad about this, but it's also really funny. So, oh no, I played, what? Was it the set before? Was there a set before? What? I'm playing Puyo here. Okay, what I was trying to bring up was OSW and I switched for like one set at the beginning of the tournament. I'm pretty sure it was the beginning of the tournament. I played Tetris, he played Puyo, and then we lost. We got sent to losers bracket, so we had to make a losers bracket run, but I feel really bad because then we had to like, it was really mean for the people in losers bracket because it was like, oh, sorry, I like, oh, okay, maybe, wow, we just had a lot of waiting time, I guess. Hold on, start this tournament might be here. Yeah, okay, never mind. Maybe this is the one. I think we found it. I got OSW on Puyo and I played Tetris. This was such a bad idea. Oh no. I'm not too familiar with the whole controller thing, but I wonder if you could get like a hitbox controller and use that for Puyo. Hitbox controller? I don't think. Okay, I've heard the name, but what's this about? Closest thing to a keyboard. Oh, interesting. Okay. This whole deal wouldn't matter if you had cosplay. Yeah. Think you were in this tournament. Oh. Yeah, I think I remember seeing your name. It would be better if I went Tetris. Problem is I'm just not just like not that aggressive as a Tetris player. So my pressure isn't exactly there. I'm good at outlasting enemy Tetris players, but not as much when Puyo's trying to outlast you. Fair enough. Stubby's PvT experience would be like non-existent. I think that's the main issue. Well, I mean, also my Tetris wasn't quite. No, I was alright, I think. Actually, how bad of a loss was this? Was it because I couldn't keep up with the reflex? Reflex pretty good, right? Feels like we're pretty even. No, OSW's kind of got this going. This is pretty decent. What was our issue? No. Well, yeah, no, I wasn't keeping up with reflex pressure, I guess. So it's a bit of both. Like, we were both just... We're pretty good at the other game, but just not good enough to be able to pull the stunt, I guess. Anyway, yeah. So we lost the set, and then got sent to losers bracket, and we had to do a losers bracket run, which is really funny. Kind of mean, but really funny. What a meme. But this is such a fun format, guys. So chaotic. I wish OSW played more Puyo though. They were really strong. Yeah, it's just that they put so many eggs into the Tetris basket, I guess. Hitbox Controller was literally the fighting game community figuring out WASD. Oh, I see. That's fun. Do you have a couple of TVP games taken against Senred? So I guess I'm not complete garbage. That's a lot. You really can't scoff at something like that, so that is impressive. Hello there, RK. Who is this? Hold on. I think I know you, right? I think. I don't know. I think I remember your name. But hello. I'm not even sure if you can use a hitbox to switch, but I reckon the state would be more willing to validate that. That's interesting. Oh, wait, that's Sen. Oh my gosh, guys. Really? Is this Senred? Oh, hello. Oh. Wait, Korean name? Is it not displaying for me? I'm only seeing the RK, etc. username. Oh, that's weird. I thought that usually comes up for me. Maybe it only comes up the browser, not in the, like, thing. That's weird. Once we plan on seeing against each other when we do that. Oh, I see. Got annihilated in each one. Games not sets. Yeah, I see. Still something. Ooh, PvT gameplay. Yeah, okay. That was a bit of a time. Oh, gee. We didn't do too bad. This is alright. It's certainly not that charming. Yeah, 7-3. Did I? That's LSW. I didn't put this thing there. Tournament number 1. Did they do more? That must have, right? Lost the VTuber. The Trans finals are pretty hyped though. I think it was Void and Dom. It was the bug team, right? They were bugging. Yeah, we had to reset against them. It was a tense match. This is very close. It was a really, really fun tournament. Yeah, I'd love, like, look at this. This is nutty. There's me and Void in the middle. Void and me, sorry. There's always a W and Dom on the sides. Like, this is nuts. This is so fun, so cool. I love it. It's comeback chain. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Void blew me up anyway. Yeah. Wood is such a bug player, you know it. One thing, going back between the comp and casual fan base a little bit, to bring up is that I made a post asking for what names come up when you think of pro Puyo players in the game. The names I mostly got were S2, Dorami, myself, and Wombo's. Community is still kind of underground. That's true, yeah. Even a lot of the high-level players, they're starting to be recognized. Well, it's an interesting one. When it comes to Western players, yeah, they know the content creators, right? Of course they know, like, Dorami, because he's Osu scene and such. They know S2. S2 has been so consistent for a long time. He's a community leader. Wombo again, Tetris. There's a lot of work that Tetris has put in for our community. So many people complain about it, but it's quite unwarranted. Too negative about it. And then yourself. Interesting. Oh, no, that makes sense, Shoal. Yeah. No, of course. Of course they'd know you as well. You're also, like, quite large in the grand scheme of things. 1 for 4. SC does still play a lot of point. Yeah, exactly. It is visibility. It's true. I guess he's not committed to the competitive scene though. He's more of the general community manager. Or not manager, but yeah, like he looks after EPPC, I guess, which is quite an important hub. Not one that I'm particularly in that space of anymore, but it's good for the fandom, I think. That's what the focus of the space that he works in is, rather than like the playing Puyo community, if that makes sense. Good tournament. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. So yeah, so for the Western community, it seems like those are big names that come up, but interestingly, the JP I actually wonder what the consensus is on the JP player side now, like who the players they recognize are. Like, of course, on the wiki, there's a few of us. There's like Dan, myself, Aclive, Villain, but I wonder who the players that like the general JP community recognizes at this point in time. I hope things like TCIL and like Global Match and stuff have helped elevate some player names. Like, I'm sure Riono has to be like up there now too, because it's gained a spot and things like that. Yeah. JP community knows TCIL players? That's sick. Yeah, Dan definitely. He did a bit of like connection bridging. He was in TCIL. He even did like that whole intro video, which is really sick, which I'm really happy about. Pipinia is another member of the community. He's putting in a massive amount of work. They often talk about AOD too for some reason. Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. Like where that came from. Hey, Vex. A different Vex. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Welcome on in. Hope you are well. Yeah, AOD, I think they've put up a good fight against... I mean, they did against me in both Global Match and in Yokozuna Crunch, but I don't think that's why. It was a different source, even though that's like a crazy... Like, that it would have made sense to, because those were such important matches, but it wasn't that, right? What was it? Oh, because he beat Dio at Summer Dangers. Yeah, that's what it was. I was like, there was a big, really important tournament. He like put up a show, and then a lot of people gained respect for the sort of and honestly, he's a really strong player. He's put me like he's pushed me a bit in the tournaments. I feel like it's grown a lot, like quite quickly, which was unexpected. Again, it was a name I didn't expect to come up. Very, very interesting. Hydrating. The other thing though is that I feel like we don't have that much contact with the casual JP community. Definitely the casual community. It's I think the language barrier definitely has something to do with it, but it would be neat to have ways to bridge regardless. Maybe they should just like host an event that sort of brings together the communities in some way. I don't know quite how you go about it, but like even if it was like a pools-based thing. Because like English players are welcome to things like Oyu League and Hishachu, but it's just like people don't take the step, and then like of course the JP players are more like having an overseas player in your pool is probably not that big of a deal. They kind of just use DPAL or whatever, and they go from there. But I don't know. I wonder. AOD tied villain for best ranking international player there, I think, or at least second. Yeah, okay, I think that's probably where the name really took off. When I said I'd rather qualify depending on the ranking, it felt like he wanted AOD to get in there. That's interesting. Oh wait, hold on. When Pippinia first talked to me about T-Sal, the first name he gave me was AOD. That's really interesting. Wow, no way. Huh. That's really funny. Um, oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. I don't know. I like thought I skipped a message. Hello AOD. Fun timing to come into the stream. Speaking of the Devil's Day, right? How do we keep invoking players like this? The magic of this community, friends. Having a small community means you can just summon them when you want to. Mentioning someone gets them to turn up immediately. Soon Void will show up. Soon Dan will show up. um, that's so funny though. At some point, there's probably going to be issues with time zones depending on where overseas the player is. It's true. It's true. Summon Momokunhiku. Any requests? Not sure. Europe and Japan are not very compatible. That's it. I think it depends. Yeah. Eastern America is pretty tough. Eastern America is like when it's Hold on, let me think. For me, it's a 4.5 hour. No, sorry, 3.5. So it's like 2 hours, like 14-hour difference. I think. Hold on. All right. 13-hour difference. Sorry, 13-hour. I think it's 13 hours. Which is really bad, right? When it's like 7 a.m. for Eastern players, it's 8 p.m. for... I guess it's like, no, is it that bad? Because when it's like... because JP players often play at like 11 p.m. Then it's 10 a.m. for them. It's a bit weird, isn't it? It's just like someone has to be up early and someone has to be up like kind of late. There are time zone issues with our tournaments, for example. I wish we could make the times good for everyone. I agree. Yoshi's the best in that regard. Yeah, exactly. I'm very lucky with Japan. I have 1.5 hour difference, or I have a half-hour difference depending on if it's daylight savings, which is, yeah, that's really lucky. It means that when JP players are like, can we play at like 11 p.m. Well, actually, they don't ask for it that late, which is I'm thankful for. But like if it's like 9 p.m., then it's only 9:30 for me or 10:30 for me, which is perfect. It works just fine for me. Yeah, it's part of the reason I think why I was able to make that sacrifice and start engaging in JP events more often, just because I have like the time zone opportunity, which I'm very lucky for. Yeah. Active JP times are pretty much the entire morning. That's true. Yeah. I guess it's a matter of like you'd have to be like Saturday, like Saturday evening for JP, Saturday morning for the Eastern US. Yeah, it's tough. It's quite tough, isn't it? Trying to balance both sides. Oh, I forgot about the music, guys. Let's put it up. Man, it is so difficult. Yeah, distance and connection issues. That's true too. I'm glad that Puyo doesn't require too much precision. But it is definitely like, if it lags from... I've lost matches before where it like lags for a second and then it's like, oh, now I placed the piece wrong. Oh my gosh, hello villain. Times in a global ranking match for US players. Very, very true. I just realized I haven't gotten any ads in an entire hour and a half. Heck yeah. Lag garbage, my beloved. Oh. It's self-conscious of making JP players suffer with lag when I play them. I think it's just how it goes though. Like they can... Yeah. It's one of the things that you bite the bullet for. Like, okay, this is just how it goes when you're playing with people. Far away. The squads are here, indeed. We should switch to turn-based Puyo, obviously. No connection problems. What is it, Puyo Tan? That one website that lets you do it turn-based. Yep. Heck yeah, friends. Don't know if I'd be insane or trash a turn-based Puyo, but no, it'd be nowhere in between. It's funny. It's so funny. Friends, I should go to bed soon. We got 4 matches, 4 points into the game. Maybe we'll actually finish off the review on Wednesday. Because tomorrow we have our YoshiAU League Master League match, and then Thursday we have YoshiAU. So maybe we'll finish this off on Wednesday instead. You know, okay, I have like maybe half an hour left. Let's see if we can get through it. Right, maybe like 20 minutes left. We could just like briefly squiz. Enjoy the food, Ferret. Don't think if you ever lost a turn-based Puyo match. Jeez, Hiku, you're gonna make someone want to throw hands with you. Haven't either. Heck yeah. Oh, I even said to Hiku that I'd observe OT's gameplay. The pancakes. Sorry, I'm mere my false promises. Actually, did I promise? I just said I would. Guess that's not a promise, right? Oh, we actually finished watching this match already. It's fine. We actually watched 5 points. Oh, Sin. I'm not a liar, though. It's not about Hiku, it's about me. Let's see. Here. Oh. It's the kind of trap that I put myself into, where I go like yellow, red. Wait, yeah, yellow... I don't remember now. Oh yeah, blue, red, yellow, red. But it makes it so tall. It makes column 1 like really hard to access. I should just throw stuff into the tail. Maybe that's just a build order preference again, though. How weird. I wouldn't know how to work with this tailing shape, though. What is this all about? This feels quite a bit inflexible, actually. Yeah, he has a rough time with the colors, no blues. Yeah, that's hard to, like, get down from. I think... Oh my gosh, wait, did he? No, that garbage doesn't clear, does it? Yeah, unfortunate. Close. Oh, wait, he's that close to it? Whoa. Oh, he goes for the red extension? Wait. Oh yeah, he reverses his chain order. Insane. Forgot about that. Yeah, that was incredible. Okay, Yoshi, the #1 important thing is that you sleep, so you're playing your very best tomorrow. Thank you, friend. Yeah, I'll do that soon. What is my reaction to that? We can go back. We can go back in time to listen to Shawl freak out. Is this the one where you end up screaming? Hold on, you went wild on something. Well, a few things actually, but
to actually dig. Oh, but it doesn't work. Oh my
It
god.
doesn't work fully.
Oh
However,
my god, that was so close.
Needs an extra blue. Wait. Managed
Oh
to convert,
my
managed to convert
god.
the stack into something else entirely.
5 chain. Wow.
However,
It's not over yet. It's not over
this is
yet.
rough.
But it's tough.
This is rough.
I love Shaw's commentary. I agree.
Okay. Yeah, no. That's 6
Oh,
chain.
6 chain. That's that.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, sadly, Oti gave too much time to Tomoku.
That was a karma one. Must have been one of the other points.
That's very sad.
What an
This
incredible
is-
rerouting from Tomo!
Aww.
this is insane. This is so.
We love you, Shawl. You're putting your best foot forward. That's
Like,
all we
not
can
only
ask
just,
for.
Like, okay, you had like the GTR build, like it's fairly standard, but being able to see just like an alternate, like to see alternate route, not just like tunnel, make something just like so efficient. Like,
Yeah.
Power.
It's insane. I love it.
I would just point out this powering again.
It's
actually quite common to see. More than I
Okay.
expected.
That hits?
No
That
blue.
hits? Okay.
Okay. OT.
Maybe we can get back in track. Okay. The sweeper is gonna get swept.
Haven's also got great energy. I don't know if enough people have been like telling Haven
All clear.
how amazing of a job
All
he's been doing
clear.
a commentary
Here we go.
too, but I think he's also quite
Okay, let's see.
great at keeping the
Yeah,
energy
more-
alive.
more-
OT, OT,
color-
OT, OT.
Listen to him. He's having such a
Oh,
good
that
time.
just countered perfectly. Okay, we're gonna go into a sandwich build.
Yeah, sandwich build, GTR on Tomo's end.
Thanks, Hiku. That's true. I said that out loud, but I didn't say it to him. What am I doing? I'm
Okay.
just continuing the
That's a
trend.
nice counter.
Silly me.
It's gonna hit pretty hard. Okay.
Okay,
Is
that
it not
gonna,
safe to
like,
main chain right now? Because someone's in a pretty
a
bad
lot of
spot, right?
open Space. This is actually looking like fairly good for OT.
Man, you guys make me want to get back into commentary, even though I'm playing in events.
And it hits.
Oh, no!
Okay.
Oh my
Tournament
god!
point.
No!
Tournament point for Tomo-kun.
Come
Hold on.
Lottie! Come on, the pancakes!
How?
No commentator bias, by the
Gonna bet
way.
it all on GTR. And we're seeing an all clear.
Yeah.
With someone good with the slightly powerful one chain.
Oh my god, this is so hype. Is it gonna be match point and tournament point for Tomoku?
Okay.
Oh,
power
that's
towards-
powerful,
power towards
yeah.
response.
That's really
I
powerful.
could do
attack.
commentary though. Oh,
Okay.
are there opportunities?
Slight advantage to OT, yeah. Not
Yeah,
by
OT
much,
has-
but still.
Yeah.
I suppose it depends on the
slight
types of
advantage.
events
This is looking-
that are
this is- might be looking like
coming
really
up.
cool, and against Tomo-kun, you need
Oh.
every single little advantage you could get.
4 chain to
Okay.
counter.
Such a nice 4
That
chain.
is an
But he's
amazing
ready for it.
force.
He's ready for it. You can
Yes.
just take the garbage.
And
Nice
it's
to
looking
train.
really-
It's honestly hard, Sin, yeah.
Power
But
to-
Hard to know
Tomoku
what
is ready to
the
respond.
better choice
That
was
does-
to take that
that
power or
is,
not.
however, going
If
to,
it
like,
means
remove a lot of
hesitating.
space from Tomo-kun, and
But I suppose when you've hesitated, like, you have to commit at that
especially
point.
if,
Otherwise you're
he is-
strictly
he
at
is
disadvantage.
like, right here on the aggro.
Yeah. I mean, that seems like the best choice to make. You just keep getting aggressive. Because Tomokun's getting buried.
Yeah,
He
you
has
can't
to
just
go
do the
to
2
his
chain
weekend.
because
It's
it's
not
too
that much.
dangerous to keep
It's
the
not that much.
garbage close.
It's just 6.
Okay,
It's just
main
6.
off,
I think he has
Main
way
off.
more. He has way more.
enough to, this is enough
Look
to
at
contest
this.
with
Boom.
that prismatic on the 6. You have that
We go
6 chain.
back.
Look
We're
at
back.
mine. Here
We're
we go. What? That. OT
Oh, the music kicking in too. That's funny.
over Tomo-kun. And now we're playing it up with the 5. We're playing it up.
This
with
is
the
such an
final.
insane turnaround
Here
from
we
OT,
go,
just
ladies
like
and
the fact that he
gentlemen.
managed to
It's
survive
never
there.
ending.
It's never
Last set of the last match. Oh my god.
commentaries and matches or events, we'd love to have you.
So
Oh, thanks,
dumb
Siku.
at this point.
Well, absolutely.
However,
I'd be
playing
so
off the-
down.
playing off the-
I should probably go
playing
fill
back
out that
foot,
form then.
This
Hey.
just like shows like how volatile this is going.
Yeah,
Like, they had all the
OT's
momentum in the world, but OT was
just,
able to
like, able to
snag it back
strike
right round from under
Tomo-kun
it.
slightly harder than
Under-
Tomo-kun
under
could
his
respond
nose
to a
in
lot of the
very
time.
short match.
And
However,
he kept capitalizing
again,
by continuing
this
to
is still
follow up so
Tomo-kun.
often.
Yeah, of course.
It was
But
quite
still,
incredible.
OT got the power of the pancakes by his side and the power of the Republic too.
Poor Tomo-kun.
That he
He's
does.
playing the whole, like,
Alright.
evil villain arc of just,
Oh,
like,
they played this
I am
out.
the one who like, everyone's rooting
the
against me.
harassment.
Poor guy.
Just going straight up into main. Okay.
I think I might just do a
it's
bit of a
like
reaction at
12,
this
I
point,
think.
yeah. I don't really have the time to analyze. It's fine.
Okay.
I think we can just enjoy this replay.
No, that's 11.
Because I was
okay, 11 chain.
the other reason I wanted to go back to this is because
Still really
it was like
strong.
3
Bullet
a.m.
against Tomo-kun.
So I barely was processing
I
the
think
match.
everything works on Tomo-kun's side. Yeah, look at that tailing.
Oh my goodness, the power on there, and it leads into a 13.
91k.
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
OT just takes it. First blood, Tomo-kun.
One thing that I will point out is it would be nice if like
Go on,
the
OT,
English
you
community
can do
became
it.
more familiar with different point values and what that means, because like we can talk about a power 13, power 14, but the idea of like,
Let's keep
hey,
it
this is like a
running.
90k
Let's
chain,
write
like that is
history.
worth more than a
Okay.
14 chain raw, like that
very
is
similar build,
exceptionally
so,
powerful. I'd love to hear talk of that sort of thing.
Different ways to go back going for the cushion. And here we
Okay.
go. Power 2 chain.
I don't know if it's something we could introduce into commentary yet, or
Quite a bit of Tomo-kun there. Like,
what,
the
but
height difference is a little awkward,
I
but
do
they
like
will
how the
like
JP players
fully
use that,
fix it.
the point
Yeah.
value.
It's not that bad.
This is just a bit of like a fiddle
Okay.
fight, because it's like,
OT is really ready for the
Tomo-kun
attack.
could do
And
that,
now he sends
Yeah.
it.
and it's
Look
like,
at this
I
attack.
feel like,
A
should
good 5
Tomo-kun
chain.
have committed that much?
He's
I
gonna
don't
force
think so,
Tomo-kun
right?
into main, but
This
it's
feels like
not
a
that
mistake
big of
I
a
would
main
make
chain.
in my matches, where like I commit too much.
Need
Just
purple.
need purples. The purples.
Oh, no purples there.
Not in time.
No, that's unfair.
Yeah, a 60k,
No,
I believe
give
60k
that
match is
first.
a 12 chain.
Tomo-kun pulling ahead just then and there.
Smurf flavored pre.
No.
Oh, guys. Oh, hello, Hero Bonzo.
Come on, OT
I'm
for
gonna
the fans.
ban you. Don't eat the Puyos, please.
I'm sure we have a lot of OT fans in the chat
Purple.
now. Now that they saw
No,
it.
Bruno, I'm
Now
gonna
that
throw
they
you
saw
in the bin.
pancakes.
Power the pancakes, yeah. Having him up the pancake was so good, it's
Okay,
true.
let's see.
Someone could be like,
It's gonna be
why
a huge
pancakes?
defense there.
It's so funny.
Really well played by
Okay.
OT with this fork chain.
Okay, Mike cut into the legs of the chain cleanliness slightly, but oh boy.
That's kind
That's
of
a replay
main.
that's not-
No,
that's not
OT,
great.
no.
The fact that
No,
Tomo-kun
I
had
think
such an
the other
advantage
one
here
misread-
as well.
misread something,
Ochi's
but-
performance from here on out is
Stuff.
incredibly impressive.
Okay, comeback time. Comeback time.
Was able to do so well on the back foot of the
It's how I
last
think
set.
about the game a
We'll
lot
see
too.
if
Yeah, yeah.
we'll see if this
If
can
you want to
happen.
include a notion in the commentary, it's always a
Yeah.
good thing. That's fair, I suppose. The more you use it, the more people will have to like
It's just
come
comeback
around
time,
to
don't worry.
recognizing it.
Everything's fine.
Wonderful
clean.
tail coming in from Tomo-kun.
Yeah. On both sides, honestly, like even OT.
It's such a clean chain, but like such good attack opportunities. And same with Tomo-kun's board. These are positions that it's so
really nice
difficult for
defense
me
from
to deal
OT.
with at my level.
That
it's just
forces
like,
main from Tomo.
How do you play around? Like just look at these boards. Hold on. Back to here.
Yeah.
Here even.
On both sides, honestly, like even OT's tail is very good.
Like look at this position. You're OT here. You're Tomo-kun here. And it's like, what can you do? I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how to play this game. This neutral is impossible. It feels like unbreakable. This is one of the things that I think is separating me from these high level players, is I just don't know how to play at the top when both players have such flexible chain shapes. Like, in this case, and this is one thing I'm learning as well, in this case, a lot of the time, it's not good to just throw something out, because the moment you throw something out, the opponent can just respond with something slightly larger because they have a flexible chain shape. It's crazy. But then what do you do? Maybe a quick 1 or 2 chain is better? It feels like, to me, that's the conclusion I'm coming to, but I don't know if that's actually right or not. OT had, that was quite fantastic though.
Really nice defense from OT.
Because if he had waited a moment longer, Tomokun could have put the green-blue here and then just, like, sent back a really huge 3-chain.
That forces main from Tomokun.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like Tomokun is being forced to, like, take these, like, not so
Oh,
powerful-
9-chain. That was
Okay.
very
Can't
nice
throw me
fix
in the
from
bin if
OT.
I'm already
He
there.
had the cut
And
coming
then-
down.
No.
Oh,
And yeah, Tomokun
Yeah,
was, like,
11's
really
11
bad.
is 40k,
Feel like
I
we've been
believe.
doing
48k,
situation.
sorry.
Alright, taking a point right on back.
yes! Come on!
Still,
Feels like there's so
Come
many
on,
options
come on.
everywhere. I agree, right? It's so
still
hard.
a little bit of an uphill
Make a perfect
battle,
tail
but
cushion
okay.
conversion
Tomokun's
opportunity.
room
Oh,
is
not
away.
wasting a single piece.
It is
Honestly,
comeback time!
it is so easy. Yeah, the
Let's
2 to 5
go.
tactic, but I don't know how you decide on any, like, how do you, making the first move is so hard. And it feels like a lot of time making the first move is going to get you in trouble. Or at least that's been my experience at my level. But I need to analyze more mid-game that in high level play and see what tends to work. Because I actually don't know what works there. I just kind of go wow at all the different attacks, but I don't know what's the decision making behind any of it
Again,
is.
just really clean stacks. It was pretty much mirrored.
Triggering 2-chain then having a 5-chain ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah.
That still hits, even
I think,
with the defense.
The
follow-up is very good there. The two
yeah, that's the idea. That's the impression I'm getting too. Like, make the small chain, then have a huge follow-up available, and then, as you said, if they commit too much, then you can turn it into main chain, and then it's good. Yeah.
chain.
But I wonder if
Okay,
you can
but
counterplay
Tomokun
that.
actually, like, has...
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that-
Tomokun is Tomokun, so it just finds the
So
solution
then
every time.
here's 3-chain, but it's like Tomokun's kind of stuck, right? So I think this is a
Okay,
safe play to
very,
make.
very powerful. That's
Oh, he commits so
5-chain
much to it.
from
my
Oh, but that's
goodness.
because it's the 5-chain on his
What
side.
the
both
heck
sides.
is this?
That's one of the things I could not have
Oh,
read.
Or
Like, I wouldn't have
Tomokun
converted
is-
so many
Tomokun's
resources
still
from
taking a hit,
OT because I
And
wouldn't have been able to
okay,
read.
4-chain from
Tomokun's.
OT, I think that, yeah, that just kills.
Every tactic has
There's
its
no
counter.
way.
That's the problem.
Okay,
No way. Okay. No.
That-
OT
that's insane.
Still very much in this.
Your own 5? Yeah, but you have to
That's
be able to
insane.
anticipate that your opponent can do that. But then if you 5-chain, you can't 5-chain
Let's
immediately
go.
either though, because then the
Let's
opponent
go,
can go into
OT.
main chain.
if he gets it, I mean, that would just be the most insane grand final of every tournament that ever existed, whatever
Yeah.
the game.
Okay. Starting power 2. But okay.
Power three?
Tomokun's-
But actually, you ruined kind
Oh,
of
Hiku, if you could
like, a
dig
lot
that
of
up for
his
me,
build.
I would
So let's see if
love to
Tomokun
read
can
about
fix
that.
it. I mean, he did.
needs a red.
I suppose I should go
and-
explore
that's
Puyo
just
Camp a little
for-
more.
that's
Maybe
just
there's
a
some
full
like
chain.
hidden info
It's
there
not
that I
enough.
haven't
Yeah, it's
like
not
that I
enough.
could explore.
It's clearly not enough.
It's a bit of a
And
blind
OT is
spot for
ready.
me.
He's just continuing to build this chain, which is the right thing to
Okay.
do.
OT has been really good at like
There'd be enough time on a 5 versus main plus 2 to win.
Yeah,
like Tomokun, and
he has so much advantage. He
Hmm.
knows it. Just going up with the big main chain
okay.
on
Tomokun-
both sides.
It's gonna
Like
be
to make the
a,
extensions,
Nine
right?
chain, and it's
That's
and
hard.
it killed. It's even. We're back to
It's
even.
even up,
I'd love
okay,
to translate that one in
the
English. It was
worst
really good.
defense.
Yeah, that sounds awesome, Hiku.
That's freaking insane. That's insane. Let's go, OT.
Both players are staying
Yeah,
as
this got so
best as
tense,
they can.
down to the wire.
Tomokun with such an early lead, but OT
And OT with like the
last
normal chaining style now.
back.
Yeah.
It's now even
The hesitation because he saw that like Tomokun has such good conversion opportunities, but then he's still like committed to like having to attack on the right
Okay.
side.
Free chain.
And then
very big
Tomokun
attack.
did not get a.
No, he has
Couple.
no.
But it's nothing.
That's match point. That's match point. It's match point.
But even
for
then,
OT.
like that would have committed so much. I think OT could have just extended into main
Just
chain.
to be sure, it's match point. Oh my god. That's insane.
The fact that Tomokun could bring it back this far though as well. I know that like OT did an amazing reversal,
Didn't
but
make it.
Tomokun had to like go through so many sets and play so consistently to get here in the first place. So like it's so valid that he's got so tired at this point. He must have been on edge the
Yeah,
entire
right now
time,
you
you know.
can't mess up like anytime.
I think it's easy to forget that he's the one who came from
Okay.
losers bracket.
Okay.
A very strong defense.
Yeah, this is great because OT doesn't have access to main chain. There's no way to get over there.
Okay, a very strong defense too from OT. Tomokun going
Amazing
into main.
water
I'm
coming.
not sure if
Oh
that's
wait,
the
I thought it would have been.
correct choice.
Oh my gosh, wait,
Yeah.
huh?
I mean, Is it enough? I'm not sure.
The
How did
reds
that-
do
There's
work.
there's a big 5 chain. It's enough. Okay.
Whoa. What
Well,
happened there?
no, well, oh boy, I wouldn't. That depends on your definition of
What the
enough
heck?
because, like, okay, that's a 4 chain.
Ah,
But look
and
at
the
that, look
red,
at that.
the red at the
That's
back.
5 chain, 4 chain. That 4 chain is insane.
That piece
that.
there, that came in clutch.
I wouldn't. That depends on your definition of enough.
The
because,
double
like,
red,
Okay,
double red, and then the yellow red. That's kind of insane.
that's a 4 chain.
But look at that. Look at that. That's 5 chain, 4 chain.
Someone could lose
That
2
4
in
chain's
winners.
insane.
It hits. Okay.
I'm trying to
It may
remember.
be
There's a
it.
lot of-
It
I-
may be it.
Was it Saki?
There's a lot
I
of
think it
things-
might have
there's
been,
a
and
lot
then
of
Saki
things
made it
however,
to
I do see like Tomokun is
finals, but
get right on
then
back into the
got knocked
red
down
on
by
back.
OT. Is that right? I think that's
Do they
right.
want to go for the green extension or the red?
Just
Or
the 2
the- or-
chain. It's not enough at all. We have a 6 chain. Is this game? Is this game?
Needs greens. Needs a.
Yeah, the height
No,
difference.
the reds don't connect. OT
So close.
is the winner of Yokozuna Crunch taking over Tomokun.
What the hell? What the hell? That I can't believe it. That's just insane.
Yeah, this is nuts.
OT, the winner of the people.
The
The
winner of the
pancake
people.
stacker.
Oh yeah,
Oh my
pancakes
God.
in chat, everyone.
They've done it. They've done it.
Hisachu
Fighting against
Tanamura
the best
Saki and
player
OT
in
once.
fighting against the best player in
Nuts.
the world. And for so much of that, Tomokun did actually like look did actually
This
Tomokun did
is
actually like
insane.
just speed running like that for that speed running those the first what they were 1, 2, 3, 4 I can't count the first 3 quarters of the set. He's taking over OT so dominantly, yet last second comeback with
This is insane. And yeah, with all that, we got our winner of Yokozuna Crunch. OT taking it against the best player in the world.
By the way, friends, in case you didn't hear about it, the playlist is here if you'd like to go review some more of the matches. Tomokuni vs Saki versus match was amazing too. If I won the 5-2 on Saki. I remember him just being so dominant, but again, 2 AM means I don't know how the matches actually went, but it's true. He was so dominant everywhere. Up until, like, the last 2 sets. Yeah. OT% RTA for the first half. It was insane. Because it was getting late. I liked how people were like, oh, trying to make sure the tournament finishes on time. So funny to me. Ah, friends. Alright. I'd better go get ready for bed, hey? Let me be annoying and pull up that one post again. I know I've done this every single stream at this point, but it's important, guys. It's important. It's important. Oops, not save. Opening new tab. Tomorrow, first OU League Master Match. It's 2 hours before, or exactly 2 hours before now. Tomorrow, so it's in 22 hours from now. Be there or be square. I'm gonna do my best. Yeah, we're gonna work hard. We're gonna see what we can do, friends. I will see you there for that one. I won't be around in the morning, afternoon-ish time as I usually am because I'm gonna be out. So I will just have like the evening stream. We might do a bit of like warm up and stuff before the match, and then we'll go from there. Yeah, thanks for being here, Sin. Thanks, Hiku. Yeah, enjoy work. And everybody, let's go find someone to raid. Thank you for the amazing conversations today. We didn't get to analyze that much in the end, but I'm glad we got to just enjoy the time we got with each other. Talked about a lot of important things. Hopefully you went ahead and filled in that form for Ascension, because you are going to help them. You want to help them. You want to help Ascension. You want the community to grow. I hope I've done my job. I'm glad to hear. You guys have made it incredibly enjoyable for me too. Raid options. Who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? Guys. global rankings at 5 AM. No, Bruno. Wait, it starts at 5 AM? Maybe you'll be around for the latter half of it. I suppose it depends on when you wake up. It is like a 6-hour estimated event, so... who is raidable? There's no one I'm familiar with, friends. What do I do? What do we do? Yeah, it's a long event. Otherwise, I'm just gonna send you to another JP player stream. Who have I not sent you to yet? Who is... So I sent you to Impact Blue yesterday. Wait! What? Why is Monday Kumachom night on Tuesday? No, because it is Monday. Guys. I forgot. Guys. It's, Wait, it should have ended 1 hour ago, right? Is it still going? I wonder if it's still going. Guys, it might still be Monday Kumachom night. This is when you can go to his stream and play first to 10 with him. So if you want to get some matches in, go play. Okay, I guess I'm sending you there for today. He does this every Monday. First to 10s, PPT2, switch, just jump into the room and play a set. Good stuff. Good open opportunity to just get some matches in. And for now, I'm gonna go get some sleep. So again, thanks everybody. I cannot thank you enough for the support from everyone here. It's been an incredible time, and we are going to continue having more incredible times going forward. I'm so keen for it. Catch you tomorrow. And for now, as always, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Love you guys, and I will see you all next time. Good night.